EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Here's Harris to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
It's a pickup.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Coming left is Kamara. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive took up an eternity, and we finally had some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Too, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away from the 6. It takes us near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. He's got the hook up here by Deshaun Jackson. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. On first down, Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end.
And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
25-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was brought down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 11 now. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Jackson, incomplete. It's 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive.
1-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Wentz. Flushed out right. That's complete. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? Offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Wentz now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Kamara, and they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker Will Lutz for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, this from 34. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
from the gun on third down. Wins. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it's going to be second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Pass for 20. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 41 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
16. Eagles.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, well, you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. You call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Wentz. And it's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wentz now on first down. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 29 yards. There the Eagles are back within a score. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
16. Eagles.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it again with Kamara. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
41.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
2nd down and 8. They'll try the air now with Hill. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now it's Hill. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up at the 25. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Wentz.
45-yard line.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Wentz. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Breeze to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some space here.
Not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Saints 16.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Today's final score.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.